But how many calories can you eat? How do you know what is a calorie deficit? How you can calculate your own calorie goal? Hey guys, my name is Noelle and how nice that you are watching this video. We all know by now that we need a calorie deficit in order to lose weight. But how many calories can you eat? How do you know what is a calorie deficit? Today I want to teach you how you can calculate your own calorie goal with the method I use for my own coaching clients. Because you can calculate your own calorie goal. It's specific to you. Everyone can use this calculation and it's just a simple 3-step process. We are going to take into consideration your height, your weight, your sex, your age, your activity level, and your goal. Because you cannot just follow the general advice of eating 2000 calories a day. So if you want to know how you can come up with a specific calorie goal which works for you and your goals, then watch this video because I will explain to you with this 3-step process how you can calculate your own calorie goal. So step number 1 is calculating your BMR, or basal metabolic rate. So not BMI. First we need to know how many calories you can eat for maintaining your current body. We do this by first calculating your BMR. We cannot know this 100% accurate, but we can make a rough estimation. So your BMR is the amount of calories that your body needs to sustain your body. So if you would lay in bed for 24 hours, you still need calories to sustain your body, the amount of fat you have on your body, the amount of muscle, but also things like your body temperature, your heartbeat, etc. This all needs calories. So the BMR is a calorie amount excluding all the exercises, movement. Even me sitting like this is already excluding BMR. In order to calculate this, you can use many websites. Just type in how to calculate BMR or BMR calculation. You just have to fill in your height, weight, sex, age, and it will come up with a number for you. But still, if you have two people who both weigh 60 kilograms, same age, same height, same gender, etc., but the one has 10 kilograms more muscle than the other one, this one will burn more calories because muscles are more metabolically active. Fat is just sitting there. So keep that in mind, that this is not 100% accurate and can still differ. So let's take my sister as an example. Go to the website, just type in BMR calculator, and we're just gonna fill this in really quick. So while I fill in my sister's information, you can just fill in your information so you can calculate it with me, okay? Her age is 27, she's a female, she's 160 centimeters, and she weighs 58 kilograms. So it will give me her BMR is 1248 calories a day. Step number 2, we now have her BMR, so now we can calculate how much calories she's burning throughout the day, or also called total daily energy expenditure. So this includes all the movement, all the exercise, etc. This step is very simple. We are just going to multiply her BMR by her activity factor. And the thing is, you have to be very critical here, okay? Most people overestimate how active they actually are. So here you can just pick the activity number which best suits you. So be critical. If you have a desk job and you walk the dog for 10 minutes a day, you're sedentary, okay? You're not moderately active. So my sister, she works out 5 times a week. But for the rest of the day, she's sitting behind her desk and not getting much activity in. So I'm gonna sit between light active and moderate. So I'm going to multiply her BMR with 1.45. So if you're not really falling into these 5 activity factors, you just take a number which is in between. Now we're simply going to multiply my sister's BMR of 1284 times her activity factor of 1.45. And then we get to 1861 calories. So now we calculated her calorie maintenance amount. And step number 3, the final step, we're literally almost done already. We can now adjust her maintenance goal to any specific goal she has. So if she wants to gain weight, she can just add some calories to her maintenance goal. But if she wants to lose weight, we just subtract some calories. We're going to do some math here. So 1 kilogram of fat is 7,000 calories. So in order for her to lose 1 kilogram of fat, she will need to be in a 7,000 calorie deficit. If she wants to lose a half a kilogram a week, she needs to be in a 500 daily deficit. So you see what I did there? 7,000 calories is 1 kilogram. A half a kilogram is 3,500 calories divided by 7, which is the amount of days we have in a week, is a 500 calorie daily deficit. However, 500 calories is a big chunk of her daily calories. I would advise her a 200 daily deficit. It needs to be achievable, sustainable, and consistent for her to keep to this calories amount. This is also why you should not have 1,000 daily deficits. You will be hungry, you will have cravings, you will have low energy, you will lose muscle mass, and all that other bad stuff. The lower the daily deficit, the easier, the more consistent, the better you can stick to this amount. So on that note, I always recommend a 200 to 500 calorie deficit. So for my sister who wants to lose weight, a 200 daily deficit is perfect. She will lose 1 kilogram every 5 weeks, because 200 daily deficit times 7 is 1,400 deficit a week. So if we divide 7,000 by 1,400, we get 5 weeks. This may sound slow, but otherwise she risks losing the weight too quickly, relying on motivation and willpower, and then eventually it runs out and she risks gaining it all back, and maybe even more. It took you years to gain this weight. It will take you years to lose the weight properly and forever. So for my sister, calorie goal for losing weight, her maintenance calories was 1,860. So if we just subtract 200, we come to a calorie goal of 1,600 calories. So now that you have calculated your calorie goal, track your weight. Step on the scale every day and calculate your median weight of the week. It's normal that the scale is going to fluctuate, so don't look day by day, but really track your median weight of the week. This is a much more accurate number of what you actually weigh, because on Monday we just had the weekend. Of course we're going to be heavier, but maybe on Thursday we have our lowest point. So the median weight calculates the middle value, making it a much more representable number of what you actually weigh. So weigh yourself every day and look week by week. If your median weight is dropping, then great, you were in a calorie deficit. If your median weight was higher than the previous week, then you were still not in a calorie deficit. Maybe you overestimated the activity factor, or maybe you didn't track accurately. So yeah, like I already mentioned 3 times in this video, that this method is only an estimation. You might think this video is useless to me. It's a good base to start from. So I hope you're able to calculate your own calorie goal now. If you need someone to do it for you, I'm here available as your coach, because sometimes it's just very nice to have someone to do it for you. Feel free to leave a comment or a suggestion, or write me in the Instagram DMs, and I would love to make a video out of your suggestion. So that's it for this video. Please consider subscribing if you want to support me. Bye!